This News Update is brought to you by...
It's the most wonderful Christmas with Flow, with 5 ways to win $50,000. Just activate any prepaid or postpaid plan, top up $15 or more, pay your bill on time and in full, or sign up for the best in entertainment with Flow TV. That's 5 wonderful ways to win $50,000 from Flow. All this and much more from Flow this wonderful Christmas. Visit us in-store today.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
It's Wednesday, December the 14th, 2016, and this is your Barbados Today Evening Update. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Thanks for joining us. Topping the news at this hour, one of the 3 young people jointly charged in connection with the December 1st Foul Bay murder case is also accused of incest and indecent assault. He is 25-year-old Jamar Antonio Pyle of Skeets Road, Jackman in St. Michael. Pyle, who appeared before District C Magistrate Christopher Birch in St. Matthias this morning, is charged along with his 21-year-old sister Faith Angelica Pyle and 19-year-old Shaquan Sherwin Omar Critchlow with the murder of 26-year-old David Nicholas Blenman of Golden Mile Haywards in St. Peter. The 3, who were not required to plead to this indictable charge, were remanded to prison until January the 11th next year. Blenman's nude and lifeless body was found on Foul Bay Beach in St. Philip last December the 1st. Meanwhile, Jamar Pyle was further remanded to reappear on Friday in the District A Magistrates Court with respect to the incest and indecent assault offences. All 3 accused live at Skeets Road in Jackman. In other news now, Barbados' bread and butter tourism industry is on course for another record year of long-stay arrivals. Minister of Tourism Richard Slee told the reopening of Infinity Hotel on St. Lawrence Gap, Christchurch this morning that the sector was in a good place, but that it needs to be better.
Numbers in for November show that they were 16% higher than last year's November. And we were talking about 600,000 visitors for 2016. It looks like that number might be closer to 620,000. So we have gone past all of our targets by a significant margin. But that really could not happen if it wasn't for the hard work of Kenny and Rennie and their team.
Parliamentary Secretary Senator Jepta Ince says more work has to be done on government's procurement system to ensure it continues to be an effective and efficient tool against corruption. Speaking at an IDB-sponsored workshop for the modernization of this country's National Procurement System this morning, Ince acknowledged that while the existing system had served the country well so far, any slackening up was out of the question.
The public procurement system calls for a more stringent level of scrutiny that meets international standards. It is for this reason that the government of Barbados has been trending towards the standard set worldwide. A sound procurement system is also more important than just good financial management or control. It is one that provides the goods and services needed by government to undertake its functions in an appropriate manner and at prices which are competitive.
A $64 million recycling plant for Barbados is reported to be on track for completion by 2018. The man behind the project, Anderson Fatchild Sherry, tells Barbados Today that construction of the physical structure was well underway. Sherry said the plant would take the recyclables and turn them into compost that can be used for such things as fertilizers. He said the project could save the government and people of Barbados the cost of maintaining and using a landfill.
Second saving is the fluid that we need to process down in diesel, pushing trucks, carrying to the landfill, whatever. We're going to save on that, but there's some economic value there. Then we're going to earn foreign change for the recyclables that we sell. That's savings there. So there are some of the savings. Land reclamation, where we take the waste now and divert the construction waste that's going to the landfill. Go on film quarries. We're going to have land that will put back into use.
In sports now, West Indies' Stephanie Taylor has been named captain of the first ever ICC Women's Team of the Year for 2016. Taylor spearheaded the West Indies to its maiden ICC Women's World T20 title in India earlier this year. The Women's Team of the Year has been added to the list of awards to acknowledge and appreciate outstanding performances of women's cricketers over a 12-month period. The awards, which were announced today, also named New Zealand's Susie Bates as both ICC Women's ODI and T20 International Player of the Year.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
But Maisie, this Christmas will be the best Belgian Christmas for we. Maisie, it is all because Republic Bank just like Santa Claus. Maisie, fix up the kitchen and a new TV we get in. A special time to commemorate. Republic will help you celebrate.
Get ready to celebrate 50 years of independence right through to the best Bajan Christmas ever with a Make It Happen loan of up to $50,000 from Republic Bank. Give your home a good old Bajan spruce up, buy some new furniture and appliances, or take an after-holiday trip to visit loved ones over and away. You could also be one of our lucky winners to share in fabulous prizes. Just visit any branch to apply. Go to republicbarbados.com or call us at 227-2700. We're also available via Skype and FaceTime. Special conditions apply.
In Bajan style, it will be great with Republic Bank.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Get your paper, get your paper. Only $2.25, $2.20. Who? For what? That's Bear Stale News. I don't read about that on Barbados today since last night. That can't only can't do. $2.20. Who?
Barbados Today. News you can trust.
Welcome back with news from the region now. The people of Antigua and Barbuda are getting an early Christmas gift from the government. 3 days of tax relief in the form of a reduction in the Antigua and Barbuda sales tax. In addition, public sector workers will receive their salaries for December early. Those announcements came from Junior Finance Minister Senator Lennox Weston today.
And I'm pleased to say to the people of Antigua and Barbuda that we will be paying public servants. Every single public servant and pensioner on the government's payroll will receive their monies by Friday the 15th this week.
That was the assurance given by Senator Weston that public servants will receive an early Christmas. The government of Antigua and Barbuda has also decided that for a 72-hour period, starting from Friday 16 December to midnight on Sunday December 18th, all goods supplied by registered ABST businesses will be reduced.
The ABST will be reduced from 15% to 5%. It will be on all goods, material goods. So whether you're buying a sheet set or you're buying furniture or curtains or you're buying a car or a fridge or carpet or tiles, this is the government giving back to the people of Antigua and Barbuda something to make their Christmas special.
Public servants can also look forward to an early pay in January.
We know, having given you your money so early in December, we need to pay early in January. So I'm going to go on the record to promise that you'll be paid by the 20th of January next year, so that the pain of a long January is lessened a little bit.
And on the international scene, controversial Philippines President Rodrigo Duterte has admitted killing suspected criminals during his time as mayor of Davao City. Since taking up power in June, Duterte has waged a brutal war on drugs. The crackdown has been linked to more than 5,900 deaths in less than 6 months.
The president of the Philippines has just admitted that he used to personally kill suspected criminals. During a speech to businessmen late last night, President Rodrigo Duterte said that when he was the mayor of Davao City, he drove around on a big motorcycle and, in his words, looking for trouble to set an example for hesitant police officers. In the Filipino language of Tagalog, Duterte added, "I was really looking for an encounter so that I could kill."
But in Davao, I used to do it personally, just to show to the guys that if I can do it, why can't you?
The Obama administration has expressed strong concern about human rights under Duterte's populist authoritarian government. He has publicly encouraged civilians to kill drug addicts and said that he won't prosecute police who execute offenders without due process. Also important to point out that the president-elect has offered his support in a way to President Duterte's war against drugs.
That's news and sports, but for the very latest, visit our website at www.barbadostoday.bb. Also subscribe to our e-paper, email updates, and like us on Facebook. We are also on Izumi Media and bus terminals, our screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you, as well as Channel 99 on Flow TV and Mix 96.9 FM. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Have a fantastic evening.